Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast. Today we're featuring a 2010 Mercedes-Benz E550. This is our rear-wheel drive car. It's a clean title, clean Carfax car. It's got 108,000 miles on it. Our customer bought it in, I think it was 2016 with about 50,000 miles on it. It's been very, very regularly serviced at Wilsonville Mercedes. Had its 90,000 mile service done and then just had another major service done, I think in about 105. He's selling it, he's just not driving it anymore. We can put an extended warranty on it. We can finance it through Cuddle, and we welcome trades. So if you're familiar with these, this is a rear-wheel drive. They do make this in the 4MATIC. We like this. Cosmetically, it's super clean. It is flat black paint, which is, I just think they should not make that paint. It's very unforgiving because there's no depth to it. So you walk by it and it leaves a mark. And it's very hard to keep clean, and it's very hard to keep the clear in good shape. So the tires and the wheels are in good shape. Just a couple little marks on that. There isn't any dents or dings. There's some just minor blemishes in the clear, but the car itself is super clean. It's been very well taken care of. It was been mostly a customer of mine and his wife have been driving it. So it is a V8, hence the 5. We like Mercedes V8. It's one of the V8s that has proven over the test of time that it's been reliable. BMW have had problems with theirs. Audi's, same thing. Volkswagen. So even Range Rover stuff. So we like the configuration, and we like the 550 because of the standard equipment. And then the optional equipment available. So there's a little curb rash on that wheel. You can see at the upper top, about 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. So this car is no exception. So you've got blind spot. You've got adaptive cruise. You've got a driver's side multi-contour seat, which is really nice. That's one of the things Mercedes did that not a lot of other people did, was you do see a lot of just driver seats, and you can tell that are going to be multi-contour. They didn't do the front passenger, they just did the driver. So if there's a plate in this generation Mercedes, that is where they kept the radar sensors and electronics for the adaptive cruise, what they would call Distronic at that time. So that's an easy way to tell if the car's got adaptive cruise. You do have a dark tint on the back windows. You can see the upholstery of the door. It's really, really clean. Literally no signs of wear and tear in the back. And very little signs of wear and tear. One of them is the unlock button, but I mean for 108,000 miles. And as typical with Mercedes, upholstery wears really good. There's the multi-contour seat. Which is a really nice Mercedes seat. And again, the funny thing is, it is just the driver. The triangle here in the rear view is an indication you've got a blind spot. Another funny thing about this car is it does not have keyless go. Not sure how they pulled that off, but it is the case. So passenger side door is clean. Passenger side seat, again, just very few signs of wear and tear. The dash. The bar up here in the center is a parking sensor. So if you put this in drive and you're parking, those two lights, and then you get yellow indicators out to the right as you get closer, and then eventually go red. And then you've got one in the back, along with the backup camera, but you can see the rear sunshade back there, and just above that is the parking sensor. So that's the rear sunshade, just so that you know that it works. So very, very basic media interface. You have comfort and sport here. You have a back button. This is your toggle up and down and push down to select, clear, and then you have sport, regular, suspension. Very straightforward. Do a lot of climate control. You do have heated and ventilated seats for both passenger and driver. Radio, Bluetooth, phone stuff, very simple. So a very easy display. So navigation, you toggle this up, you spin it around. Audio, you do have surround sound. This is a digital sound system. with surround sound system, Bluetooth. The system, so these are your settings, so you time, and then your stuff over here on the left. Trying to think of anything else that you would need in here. And that's pretty straightforward. You do have a multi-function steering wheel, so you've got Bluetooth, volume control, and mute here, voice activation. You have a paddle shifter on the right, which is an upshift. The paddle shifter on the left is a downshift. This is your onboard computer and your display and a back button. So as you can see, you've got a display there, and then you're gonna you can select that through. You go back, and then how Mercedes works. If you hit this button here on the left, you're going to toggle through, and that gives you trip, navigation, audio. So that gives you a display for the center of your, and then your safety stuff. So your safety equipment, blind spot, pre-safe, lane keep, etc. And then the C in the square is for comfort. As I push the button down, so now that's in sport mode. So your shift and suspension is going to change. Cruise control is here. Wipers, washing mechanisms, transmission. Fairly straightforward. They're not complicated electronically, but good enough where you've got gear and equipment that you want to use. And for the money, I mean, it's a ton of car. It had a I think it was a $65,000 MSRP, which is nice. We also like the body style. I mean, it does not resemble a 14-year-old car, so we like that. And it does have most of the safety stuff you're looking for in current generation cars. So anyways, if you have additional information or would like more information, feel free to contact us, and we can be reached at 503-227-2354. And thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast.